So I had a good sleep last night and we're going to visit some Thai temple today. So we're going to look for some breakfast. And this one here, I've got my eye on it. I don't know what it is, but it looks so interesting. Bro, what's this?
String hoppers.
String hoppers? I don't know what it is, but I'll take one. So this is actually no egg and no oil. It's a vegetarian thing. It tastes really good. Now that smells like durian. Now I tried this right when I came to Malaysia the first time, and the smell is very, very overpowering. And the taste, I'm not a massive fan of it, but you know what? I'm gonna try it again and see if I like it. Hello. Honestly, I still think I need to get used to this. I'm not liking it quite yet, but maybe after all the states we can try the durians and maybe I'll get used to the taste. But for now, I'm still not used to that.
The Wat Chai Mangkalaran is a Siamese temple which was officially given its site by Queen Victoria in 1845. This Thai architecture houses a 180-foot gold-plated statue said to be one of the longest in the world.
So many tiles. Wow. This must took so long to make, you know? So beautiful. Number 28 will bring you to your aimed point. In future, you will be richer and happier than you are now. Feeling good now. So I've noticed that some Malaysians wear a thing on their head called a Songkok, and I saw this magazine, and apparently there's one guy who is famous in Penang for making the best Songkok. So I found a shop, I believe it's right here. It's called a Kedai Songkok, and I'm going to see how they are made, hopefully.
This tiny soul Songkok maker lives in Lebu King, Georgetown. This is Mr. Mahiden. He is your go-to guy if you need a custom-made Songkok. He inherited the shop from his late father. Started out by helping his father at the shop after school, from sewing the base of a Songkok to a simple task reserved for novices. He soon progressed to become a Songkok professional. Mr. Mahiden almost works non-stop, producing an average of 5 Songkoks a day. His shop is usually open from 11 AM to midnight.
Selamat Adil Fitri. Kita kasih Torah sota saudari.
After all that Songkok making, I got the privilege of exploring a mosque here in Jalan Masjid Kapitan Keling in Georgetown. And is the largest historical mosque in Georgetown, founded around 1800. It's named after the Kapitan of the Keling, a leader of the South Indian community similar to the leader of the Chinese community, Kaudo Maidin Medikan. The mosque was originally a humble single-storey brick structure back in the day, and now it stands as a regal landmark.
Well, thank you so much for showing me around this. It's great to enhance about other religions, and it's great to see this kind of mosque because I actually didn't realise that there were different races had different style of mosques, you know, like the Indian-inspired ones. So it's quite good for me. I honestly, I admit, I thought they were all the same. I didn't realise different races built them differently. So that's really nice.
I'm glad I came here and learned a lot about the mosque and its history. Penang is so lucky to have such a beautiful holy landmark such as the Kapitan Keling Mosque.
Oh, so after the mosque, feeling a bit hungry. So let's see what their chicken rice is like because I am starving.
Gofu Chick Hainan Chicken Rice is located on Julia Street in Georgetown.
Food's here, so there's only one thing to do: destroy it. Yum.
After that superb lunch, let's walk it off with some more exploring. It's time to visit this special house. It's the house of Yip Chor-ee. Yip Chor-ee was a young immigrant who came to Penang in 1885 and worked as a barber before becoming a captain of industry in the 20th century. The building was turned into a social history gallery in 2008. The gallery takes us on a journey into his remarkable life and the life of immigrants who arrived on the island from China more than 100 years ago. It was amazing learning the history of immigrants from China. Now it's getting close to dinner time. I gotta find the best place to get some great supper.
Look at this. It's like 9 o'clock and the line is all the way on the street. It's like on the road. There's people on the road queuing. They'd rather risk their lives than to not miss out on this food. Must be good.
We found a really good spot for some nasi kandar at Jalan Gurdwara.
So in Malaysia, sometimes they don't use a knife and fork, they use their hands, which I find very strange, but I'm going to embrace the culture, wash my hands nice and clean, and I'm going to dig straight in. I've got chicken, I've got fish with rice and some cucumber. Let's eat Malaysian style.
Oh man, the food tastes so much better using your hands. The fried chicken was crispy, and you could really tell it was full of so much spice. Penang, you've been great. This is just Penang. There's so many more to go and I'm ready for the next state.